talking coins for 5 hours, multiple days a week means we're going through a lot of coins, a lot of topics, and we love doing that, making as much as possible because we're all looking at collectibles and coins differently. I looked this next one up. The last time we had this coin was almost 9 months ago. Now I understand why, can't find it, but the other side is the story is the reason why we can't. Let's have some fun with this one, the last peace dollar. But this time around, it's not the Philadelphia we talked about 2 or 3 weeks ago. This is the San Francisco. The peace dollar was introduced in 1921. The high relief was made only for a few weeks, December 1921, and then full production started. Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco in 1922. It lasted until 1928. We took a couple of year pause. We brought the peace dollar back in 1934, and then we pulled it in 1935. So you are looking at the last San Francisco struck silver dollar intended for circulation in the history of the United States Mint. The Eisenhowers that came out in the 1970s, the silver Eisenhowers, they were San Francisco's, but they were never intended for circulation. They were intended for us, those beautiful blue and brown packs. So it's the end of the era. But on top of the end of the era, this one is a San Francisco. Those of you that follow the Peace Dollar series know the San Francisco, the branch mints in the Peace Dollar area are some of the keys to the entire series. So again, we have P's, D's, and S's for a good number of the years, but the last year is only 2, a Philadelphia and a San Francisco, both of them with tiny mintages. This one, the San Francisco, is only 1.9 million. Now, let's go over 2 things. One, we're going to talk about rarity, which is a very important topic. Before I get there, I want to talk about quality. Because the Sheldon scale, the coin grading scale the world is using right now, is a 70-point scale. The first 59 numbers are a degree of circulated. 0, meaning you can tell it's round or it might be silver, but a 59 where it's like, wow, this is special. And then 60 to 70 are for uncirculated coins, those that are lucky enough to still be with us today. So the grading services have a title, an adjective that goes with the number. And they call it about uncirculated, AU. And it ranges from 50 all the way to 59. Which means if you look at the coin, you think it's uncirculated, but the highest points and the seasoned graders, the seasoned people with eyes on quality on coins, can tell the difference. Maybe the rest of us can't. Now, when we talk about uncirculated, that's one thing, which is an uncirculated coin. Or we talk about uncirculated as a coin as a different thing, even though they're all the same words, always where the pause is. Because of the value discrepancy between about uncirculated, AU, and uncirculated, we've changed the vernacular. And now, Don phrased this years ago when he was with us, a super slider. You look at it, it slides by as an unk, but we're telling you it's not. It's going to be a 53 to a 55 on that Sheldon scale. So beautiful, beautiful coin. As you can see by the coin, the samples we have just in front of you from the small group we have. But here's the other thing that's worth talking about. The 35S is one of the keys to the entire series. And it's because a lot of the last year of issue coins, the 35s, even though they were issued, were melted quickly thereafter. And as a result, finding them today is difficult. And if you are a seasoned, let's go to a show and look for coins, you'll see over decades, there are certain coins that you just can't find, no matter what the mintages are. Right? And with the Morgan Dollar series, we had the Pittman Act that kind of destroyed coins. But for this particular, the Peace Dollar series, it was the Manhattan Project of World War II, where they needed silver as part of the fusion process in the making of the atomic bomb. Last in, first out, logical, logical, logical. Now let's talk rarity, because the 35S, if you look at all the numbers available to us today, now it makes sense as to why I can't find them. right? If you look at the 1928P, which is the most limited, lowest mintage coin in the series, it is the key. When you go to NGC and PCGS and add up everything they've seen in the last 40 years, you're going to get the number of 22,904. So they haven't seen a lot. If you go to the popularity index coin, which is one of the rarest as well, the 21 high relief, which we love, 42,146. If you go to number 2 on the index, the 27P, you're over 18,200. All of them very limited numbers known or seen, all grades in the last 40 years. Then you go to some of the key S mints, the 27S, the 34S, and then the 35S. Now on value, the 35S is behind the other two, but on rarity, it's in front of the other two. That's why I love this coin. The 27S, 13,783. The 34S, 16,662. This coin, the 35S, 13,404. The 27S is 350 to 400. The 34S is over 2,000. And yet today, the rarer coin is this one, the one that's been seen the fewest, and it's most affordable. My competitions have it at $299. We are $100 less. In True Unk, which is Mint State 60, buy this one certified, if that's what you would like to do. Those coins are $900 to $1,000 each today, if you can find it. So we're looking for rarity, everybody, and this one speaks volumes. Guys, we don't have enough coins based upon operators on the phone versus coins I can see left in the system. We're going to need to make a hot cut on this one. If it's in your website, i.e. in your shopping cart, using the website, push it through. I want nobody missing out. We don't want to miss a sale either. But right now, the 35S, at this price, in this grade, it's gone. Time to be moving on.